Midwest team. With the help of people from around the world, especially the global pioneering leaders, this has been made possible for everyone to take advantage of this one and only platform that happens on Wednesdays. Let me just remind everybody that we do have this global business preview on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. in the Philippines and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, on Thursday at 8 p.m. in the Philippines, we do have an all Tagalog, all Filipino sharing of this wonderful opportunity. So let me start with what is UNO? First of all, I want to find out by show of hands if we have guests. Is there any guests? Co-host, please help me flag them so we can greet them properly. I see that we have Red Lions, we have Tycoons, we have Pun System. Um, so if I miss anybody, Miss Kelly, please chime in. The fact that I just want to make sure that for first timers, I know most people are joining. They've heard about Uno Local, they've heard about Uno. Susan from California, welcome. I know she joined, I think last month, Jay Hay, that's Jay Hay's downline. Welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with this briefing. So Uno Local started in the Philippines in 2007. They did so well that they created over 3,000 millionaires within the Philippine Islands. And now, as we expand into Unopreneur, you're going to find out that we have created over 300 millionaires, and that's on a global scale. Uno Local distributes fine natural products and primarily focusing on young folks who want to make a quick buck, who's ambitious, who do not mind working really hard to make it happen. Through time, we were able to get people to get excited and talk about it, and then eventually, the founders of Uno decided that they're going to go ahead and roll it worldwide. So here's what happened. Everyone has heard about overseas foreign workers, correct? Let me backtrack here, I'm sorry. So overseas foreign workers are unsung heroes. They actually bring in over $37 billion to the Philippine economy. And so as you know, most of us are Filipinos here. When we graduate school, the very first thing that we do is go abroad because they provide better opportunities. The fact that Saudi Arabia are number one host countries because they provide top-notch working conditions and salary to our engineers, to our nurses, to our architects, all across the board. And then in Asia, most of the domestic foreign workers go to Asia. And host countries such as Hong Kong and Singapore, they're just flooded with our domestic workers. So what happened is, from the Philippines, we were able to get the word out to OFWs. And that's how all of our products got infused in the mainstream on a global scale. These fine gentlemen are the people responsible for where we are right now. Herbie Chua, William Barvo, and Oliver Chua. They have been in multi-level marketing for many, many years. They started with global corporations, and then they found themselves building and rebuilding again, starting all over again. So they decided, okay, why don't we come together and let's put our heads together, our talents and everything that we know to create this one company, a global company that will cater to the high-end market. And at the same time, instead of shipping our people, instead of shipping Filipinos all over the world, why don't we send products all over the world? Because that's really the one that promotes growth and then have the people, have the families reunited. And for those people that are OFWs, I'm sure you can relate. And if you do want to share that, please go ahead and write that on the chat. Through the years, we're able to acquire all these wonderful certifications, super branding, FDA approved in most countries, including the United States, halal certified for our Muslim brothers and sisters. And I do want to stress that we are International Standards Organization certified. Moving right along, this is actually what our global headquarters look like in the Philippines. UNO was very intentional in putting this facility in the middle of the financial district in the Philippines. You are going to find, if you happen to visit our offices, that they have meeting rooms that will accommodate thousands and thousands of people. Look at what it looks like now because of UNO. This is the world map. Remember when I mentioned to you the host countries like the Saudi Arabia, Middle East, and also the Asian countries? Look at it. We have managed to set up shop in these countries, starting with the OFWs, their friends and family. Now we are actually marking territories in other continents, 4 continents, as mentioned by Brewster, Mr. Brewster in our past global BP. We are in the United States, in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where our fulfillment service is. And we are proud to say that here at the Dillard Center in Cincinnati, in the Midwest, we have also set up shop. I want everyone to know and note this, that we are run by distributors. We are not supported by UNO. We are just, we are able to set up shop because we're dedicated to get the word out there about UNO and its products. And Jeff is going to share more about what's going on here. So we're conquering the global market. We have active members. Like I said, we have international offices all across the board, and we are pioneering. This is a certification. When in the United States, we say the proof is in the pudding. So this is a certification that tells you, yes, we're legit. You don't be ashamed to invite people to this platform to know more about UNO if you care to share the business. This is what our UNO members and partners look like. Like I said, Hong Kong, Nigeria, United Arab Emirates, USA, and of course, Qatar. All of these people, when you look at them, they really are engineers, doctors, pharmacists, microbiologists, and they trust UNO. That speaks volume. UNO, again, let me repeat, is a multi-level marketing, is a multi-level company that distributes health, fine health and natural products. And we are featured, most of our products are featured in the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory. These are the products that are available here in the United States. And Ms. Kelly is gonna play some of our wonderful products to get to know more about them. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna pick up later.
Let me share the
Please go
screen
ahead.
now, okay?
Thank you. So while she's queuing that
Our
in,
goal at
everybody is
UNO
invited
is
to
to
write down your
always stay
favorite products
one
on the
step
chat
ahead of the
box.
competition and be relevant to the modern-day consumer. The last 12 months has been a stellar period for product development in the areas of personal care and nutritional supplements. We primarily improved packaging design and formulation for UNO's top-selling products. Natural White Kojic Acid Soap. We added 2 active ingredients, sunflower oil and vitamin C. Sunflower oil helps improve skin roughness. Vitamin C helps prevent and treat ultraviolet-induced photo damage. Natural White Glutathione Soap. From pure glutathione ingredient, we added vitamin E and collagen for smooth and supple skin. We also improved the packaging design. Natural White Lotion. From having only glutathione, we added vitamin E and collagen. We also improved the packaging design. Natural White Glutathione Capsule. We increased glutathione level for faster whitening effect. We also completely enhanced aesthetics of the packaging. Nutri Hair Shampoo. We added two powerful ingredients, tea tree oil and argan oil. Tea tree oil ensures that your scalp remains clean and healthy. Argan oil is one of the rarest oil in the world. Argan oil leaves your hair glossy without the greasy feeling. It also reduces drying time by 40 to 50%. Nutri Hair Conditioner. We added tea tree oil and argan oil. Acai berry juice. This latest blend is 100% vegan and has pre and probiotics. Acai berries are proven to be powerful antioxidants, which is 3 times more potent than other berries. Prebiotics and probiotics helps you lose weight and boost the immune system. Body Works, better moisturizing effect. Cryptorganic, increased potency for enhanced benefit to immune system. Santa 8 berries, increased potency. Pro Cardio, new packaging design. Magic Cream, optimal sensoria feel and scent. We also shifted from blister packaging to bottle form for the following: grapeseed extract, wheatgrass and barley, and virgin coconut oil. And today, we are happy to announce the new and improved Advanced Care Tooth Gel, now with extra fluoride to help fortify and protect tooth enamel to prevent tooth decay.
From the same brand that launched the revolutionary premium defense copper masks comes a new product that is built to shield and protect against airborne germs, viruses, dust, and molds. Introducing the Premium Defense Portable Air Purifier. A new product that is a perfect complement to the germ-fighting benefits of the Premium Defense Copper masks. It purifies the air within a 3 feet radius and helps prevent PM 2.5 and is effective in formaldehyde and haze removal. This portable air purifier helps prevent colds, allergies, and asthma. But apart from preventing airborne-related discomforts, what else makes the Premium Defense Portable Air Purifier different from the other air purifiers in the market? The Premium Defense Portable Air Purifier is designed to enhance the immune function, helps improve blood circulation, balances the autonomic nervous system, and helps promote deep sleep and healthy digestion. It also helps enhance mental concentration and performance, minimizes stress, and helps improve the overall mood of the wearer. The Premium Defense Portable Air Purifier also comes in a sleek, fashionable design in metallic blue. Get the ultimate defense. Defend yourself with the Premium Defense Portable Air Purifier now.
I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Kelly. It is so awesome that we have a new product. Oh no, it's so innovative. I'm just so excited. So Miss Kelly will give you the honors of gathering some intel from reporting from the field.
All right, so we will be calling some of our business partners today, our country representatives, to share the news that we can use from their country. So for USA, may we call on Miss Aurora Hudson to share today. Are you there, ma'am?
While we're queuing in for Aurora, I encourage everyone also, if you feel shy sharing, if you can just go ahead for the purpose of time, type into the chat box what's going on in your neck of the woods. We'd like to hear from Kenya, would love to hear from Nigeria, Hong Kong. Look, it's raining champions today. That's awesome. I want to be a champion.
I'm not sure. Aurora, can you hear us?
Okay. Anyone else? Well, we're trying to get Aurora. Anyone else wants to? Miss Kelly, can we ask if anyone else can would care to share?
Yes, I can hear you. Would you please repeat the question?
Maybe you can just share something, news about that we can use from any activities you had recently.
Yeah, I happen to know, Aurora, that you visited our fulfillment offices in Las Vegas, Nevada. So tell us about that, if you don't mind sharing.
I don't see myself. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you now.
Yes, yes.
Good morning, everyone. And just wanted to share my visit from Las Vegas last week. Actually, it was a Saturday. We went there and I met Miss Kate. Very first time. And even accompanying. And I shared a video. Our group.
Aurora, you're breaking out for some reason. Can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can hear you okay. It's just my signal.
So you did share the video, yes, and you shared that, and I was holding off sharing it to the world because I want to give you the opportunity, because you did take the time to do it. You spend the time to be there, and I did not want to take that away from you. But with your permission, I may not be able to share it right now because it's not in queue, but I will post it in our on our website. Is that okay with you? So
yes.
tell me, what is the potential for our gathering there in Las Vegas sometime in the future? It looks beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. Number one is the weather is hot. So I don't know how hot it is. So because of that, the outside gathering or outside activity will probably be possible that happens. But we can take some activity early in the morning, because in the morning it's probably around these 90s. So
Wow.
give openers and also talk around neighborhood. It's a business area, and if you're okay with activity on the weather, 90 to 100, the highest is 110. If you're okay with that, we can set up a booth that will just have the like canopy, and also we'll put up some people can have some refreshments outside. If you're ready for hot weather, for me, I don't mind. I'm from Philippines, you know. So yeah, we can do that. But inside also in that office, there's 3 rooms that we can use for Zoom. If Ms. Tina is really wanting to do the whole business, like be setting up. Are you in your plan for, are you come to Las Vegas, Bronwyn?
Yeah, somewhat, but it is a good, it's on Paradise Road, which is really a thoroughfare. It's in a great location, so maybe in the future, the US or global leaders can come together and create an event. So that's something. So I appreciate that you, on our behalf, went there. The products are there, and things are in place. So that's one good news. I appreciate your sharing. I'm going to let Miss Kelly continue with bringing a couple more people, and then we can get moving. Miss Aurora, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aurora. Is Patricia here? I'm not sure. Or how about Miss Olayode? Can you give us some updates in Nigeria?
Okay. Yeah, what is happening in Nigeria right now? We are short of product.
Oh, they're short of products. Okay. All those
Because
people
products
selling
too, and we don't have prime juice, we don't have choco. Yeah, so the patronage is so high. And in fact, I'm just attending this meeting to get some motivation because people have bought the product more than what we could manage. We don't have 81 coffee stevia, ordinary 8-in-1, no prime juice stevia, no choco, no bracelet, no NutriFab. So that is what is really happening. And I cannot register people because no ultimacy. If I register people, no products. Nigeria has consumed all the products. We are begging Philippines to send us products so that we can start business. That is what is happening now. The product is so wonderful. And people can't wait. They are hanging. We are waiting. So that is what is happening in Nigeria right now. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. That is just
Thank you,
tells you the value of the
Olayode.
products.
Anyone who want to share? Ma'am Julie, you're here. Can you share something about UAE? And also would like to greet you a very happy birthday.
Sorry, I'm late. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm late because my visitors just left my children. That's why. So, what's this news? What is that, Ma'am Kelly? Can you repeat it?
Yes, any updates in UAE Uno Premier?
Okay. Here in UAE, still we have those promos. As everyone knows, same in USA and Hong Kong, upgraded to higher package. Okay. And of course, I would like to tell everyone also that I will be starting the drop shipping in Dubai myself.
Hey.
So to everyone, to our business partners all over the world, okay. So you can have your orders in UAE, within UAE only, okay. So I can assist you, I can cater you, I can deliver your orders to your customers here in UAE. Okay, so that is the latest update. So it's like a birthday gift, because it was my birthday last 19. So that is my gift to everyone. Okay, so if you have some orders, I repeat, just PM me and tell me I have Ma'am Julie or Ate Julie, Miss Julie, I have ordered there in UAE. Can you deliver my order? Okay, so the charge only is 20 dirham. And of course, plus 8 dirham when it is remote places of UAE. Okay, so because I want to help also our Dubai brands here. We have also Skynet, but at the same time, we want to have backup because we open only 3 times a week. So since if I have that, we can open 24 hours, 24/7. Uno Premier UAE. That's it.
Wow, thank
Advance
you.
happy birthday, Ma'am Bronwyn.
Yes, there are a lot of July celebrants here. Advance happy birthday to you. Thank you,
Welcome.
Ma'am Julie, for your update. That's great news. We have drop shipping in the USA, Jeffrey Brewster, and now we have in UAE through Ma'am Julie. You can contact them directly, guys, if you have some questions about it. Any
And Miss Julie, I
updates?
can't help noticing the products Mom Julie has. I mean, she's got tons of products.
Yes.
I'm drooling over them.
As long as we have the products, so we will deliver at the doorsteps of your client. When they will take the order today, tomorrow, 24 hours will be delivered.
With a smile. Service with a smile.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Julie. Anyone else? How about in the Philippines? Who wants to share
Mama
something?
J. Hey.
Sir Jay, hey, can you share something? Can you hear us?
And everyone else, please go ahead and mute your, and then if you want to share something, just go ahead and please put in the chat box, okay?
All right. I think he can't hear us, ma'am.
All right, so we'll go ahead with the next segment. That worked out really well. We've learned that in Nigeria they're running out of products. Why? Because they're selling like hotcakes. That's good news, right? Although it's not too good news for people in Nigeria, but it's great news for people that are here in this room, knowing that that is a true testimony that our products are wonderful. So I want to thank you for that, Ola. And of course, the service that Julie is offering in UAE. Wonderful, wonderful. This is just amazing. Now, Jeffrey Brewster, please do us the honors of telling us about how to work the business.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Ma'am Bronwyn. It is so exciting to hear what's happening around the globe with our business today. I know that you're excited, and I'm excited too. I'm excited to make money. I'm excited to get healthier. I'm excited to improve the health and wellness of others. How can we do that? Let me share with you ways that we can actually maximize the potential of our business today. We're a consumer club. We can do direct selling, and we can also create wealth through our multi-level marketing platform. Let's talk about our business model of profitable consumerism. For those who are joining us for the first time, this may sound like an oxymoron, something that's impossible to happen because it just doesn't make sense. But we're all consumers. We purchase things every day, from household goods, health and beauty products, health supplements, and what do you know? At the end of the month, we're broke because that's consumerism when we purchase goods and services. When is the last time that you went to a store, purchased a product, and the cashier said, "And here's your money back"? Well, I don't think that's ever happened because that doesn't happen in consumerism. But our model is just a little different. We practice profitable consumerism. Well, what is that? Well, let us look at the traditional marketing structure. And let's take, for instance, the production of a cell phone. At the manufacturer's level, that product may cost $100 to make. And that includes materials and supplies and laborers. But that total is $100. But by the time that product gets from the manufacturer to us, the consumer, it has to go through the supply chain. And each member of the supply chain, the wholesaler, the sales force, advertising and marketers, retailers, they all add money to that product. So by the time it gets to us, the consumer, look, that product that cost $100 now costs $700. That's consumerism. But let's talk about the UNO model. We are both distributor and consumer. We're combined into one. Now, granted, we might not be as cute as these fellows, but I'll tell you one thing, we probably have a smile on our face because we put money in our pockets. Well, how does that happen? We simply cut out the middleman. And as you can see, we erase the supply chain. There are no middle steps between the manufacturer and us as the consumer. Well, you might ask, well, where's the profit? Here's where we differ at UNO. When we make a purchase, we get 5% back on that purchase each and every time. And then additionally, as we build our team, and our team purchases, we can earn up to 24 additional dollars in rebates. That's a total of 29% that we can earn as rebates simply by purchasing. Well, that's profitable consumerism. It's like now checking out at a store and the cashier saying, "Here, sir, here, ma'am, here's some of your money back." That's the way it works with Uno, and that's the way it works for you as a consumer of our products. That's one way that we can earn in our business. We are a consumer club, but we differ because we have a one-time investment. There are no annual fees, and there are no mandatory minimums. What could be better? But let's look at other ways that we can earn in our business. Let's talk about direct sales, particularly now in this global market. You know, the pandemic has really changed the way we do business, not only locally, but around the globe. This is an opportunity for us as distributors. Let us look at it in a little further detail. When you talk about direct retail selling, we're talking about the fastest growing sector in our economies worldwide. Let's look at the trajectory of direct sales since 2008. You can see now that it is well over $35.2 billion. In 2018, that curve began to plateau, but now as a result of the pandemic, there is now an exponential increase. So we are well over $35 billion in direct selling earnings globally. Let's look at it, sales by product category. At the top of that sector, we can divide our retail products into categories, but we see at the top wellness products. Are we in the right place at the right time with the right products? Absolutely. So direct selling is a great way for us to increase our earnings. Who among us has not purchased anything online? Well, if you are in that group, you are truly one of the minorities. But if you have purchased at least one thing online, guess what? You are among 2.14 billion people on this planet who have purchased online. That represents 22% of our world's population. Now, when you talk about the size of a market, 2.14 billion people, imagine if you had $1 for every customer out there in this online market. You'd be a billionaire. Well, I'm not saying that we're going to be billionaires yet, but our history has shown we have produced hundreds of millionaires. So I say to you, how much of that market do you want? Through direct selling, we can achieve that. Let's look at why this is such an exciting opportunity for us. Here in the United States, when we look at the average profit margin increase for food products, and here that includes health supplements and vitamins, they're considered food products and they're in this category. We're looking at increases anywhere from 18 to 22%. That's not bad. But when you look at our products, let us take, for example, Sante 8 berries, with a suggested retail price of over $122. But what's important here is not just the suggested retail price, but let us look at the profit. With this one product, you're profiting over $36 per sale. Now, let us consider the value of this product. We're talking about one of the highest antioxidant products on the market. Where can you get 8 highly antioxidant berries in one 725 milligram capsule? Now, if you've purchased fruits and vegetables lately, particularly organic fruits and vegetables, you realize how expensive that can be. Who can afford to have 8 different berries at one serving on their plate? This product will sell itself. And look again at the profit. That's a profit margin increase of 30%, well over the average. Talk about the opportunity here with big profit margins. We have those products. Now is the time to get into the direct selling market. But Uno has taken it even one step further. We've gone beyond the traditional brick and mortar stores, and now our direct selling platform is e-commerce. We're online. Consider this. You're just starting out a business. Do you know the cost of starting a business today? Well, with your modest investment today, you can have your own online shop. In addition to that, we'll give you the teachings so that you can maximize the potential of your e-commerce business. That would cost you up to $1,000 to get that earnings elsewhere, to get that learning elsewhere. But we provide that to you right here, right now. And it's just this simple. You as an entrepreneur will drive people to your website. Your customers will go online. They'll purchase online. You have no inventory to carry because our management staff will do it all the rest. They will confirm your customers' orders. They will package and drop ship those orders directly to the doorstep of your customer. And you have nothing else to do, well, except collect your money. You can go online to your own personal dashboard and print out a check right there online. We've even made it better. Now you can use third-party vendors such as PayPal to earn as well and to collect your earnings right to your own personal bank account. It can't be any simpler than this. And this is an opportunity that we offer you today through direct sales. Well, let's talk about even enhancing your business. Remember, we are a global business with no territorial boundaries. Have you ever thought of building your business in the USA? Many of you have friends and family who live right here in the United States. Heretofore, you would have to incur those high international shipping rates to get products to them. But today, we're bringing you a better opportunity. We've established an Unopreneur Center right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're almost located in the center of the United States. We're just hours from New York and New Jersey and the whole East Coast. We're just a couple of more hours to the West Coast. We're home to DHL, one of our leading logistics shippers throughout the entire world. We can offer this opportunity here. Drop shipping throughout the continental United States, Canada, and Alaska. Come on, now is the time for you to maximize your earning potentials through direct selling. But it even gets better than that. One-stop shopping at our HealthyDays365.com store. You as an entrepreneur can go onto our store, purchase your products for your clients, your customers, your family. Again, we will drop ship them, and you will also earn your own Nook points. Can't get better than that. Let us talk about another way that we can maximize our earning potentials, and that's through multi-level marketing. We have one of the robust compensation schedules of any multi-level marketing company on the planet. Let me just give you an idea of how these earnings can be achieved. We'll learn a little later that there are various levels of investment, but if you were to invest at our global package level, Look at the earning potentials that you could achieve in just 5 months. Over $17,000. For some of us, that is great additional income. But maximizing this business through all three methods of selling, you are truly on your way to becoming one of those millionaires. I'd like to invite my uplines, Douglas and Bronwyn Payne, to share with you a little more about that robust compensation schedule that we have and share with you some of the other ways that we can earn in our business. Team?
Thank you so much. Oh my God, you just got me so excited again. I want to join again. I'm gonna go rob a bank to open up some more of my stores. Careful. Thank you so much. Doug, it's your turn. So you're going to talk about the compensation plan. The floor is yours. I'm here just to give you a little bit of support, and I'll be quiet.
That's okay. I've never known you to be quiet. You can feel free to slide right
Ouch,
in
that hurts.
and speak whenever you're ready. First, we're trying something different here. And I want to give kudos to my partners who spoke before me. This business has a lot to offer. International partners, we have profitable consumerism at its best. Uni-level earnings, dashboards, rebates, training, websites. I think we have the right business at the right time with the right stuff. Alrighty then, so let's get to it. If we wanted to pursue a different or an alternative way to this business to make money, we must first start with signing up. In order to do this business, you have to sign up. Could you advance for me? Signing up just requires you to buy a package. The first package that you would want to consider is your platinum package for $380. Or you can go with your premier package for $1140, or your elite package for $2280, and your global package for $4560. That is the only thing that you must do in order to start your business. How often have you wanted to start up a business with costs this low? This is the right time to start your business with Uno. Earning way number 2. Go back. Go back. Oh,
Go back, that's number 2.
that's fine. For each direct referral, I wanted you to go back though. I really do.
Sure.
Thank you,
This way?
sweetie. Yeah. For signing up, you get $20 for a platinum package, $60 for a premier package, $120 for an elite package, or $240 just for signing up as a global member. There you go. Another way to earn. Matching bonus. What is a matching bonus? Well, let's just say that you've already signed up and you're looking for a partner to sign up on the left. For instance, the platinum package that's shown before you, and a partner on the right. That would be considered a match. Now, for each match, you actually get 150 PV. Now, what is 150 PV? The point value. 150 point value actually assures that when you start to match elsewhere, as in your premier or your elite, you're going to get 450 for your elite, 450 for your premier, 900 for your elite, and 1800 PV for your global. These points are important, okay? You come in and you match an elite on the left and a platinum on the right. You got 900 points on the left, 1800 points on the right. Uno's going to pay you $900. They won't give you the full 18. or they'll pay you the equivalent. But I'm just saying, you get to bank the $900 for your next month or the next time you bring in somebody on your left. Okay? On this one, after your 10th match, that $20 that we shown before for your platinum now goes to $40. And also, as likewise,
Well, that's really a great incentive for people to keep signing up, right?
That's
After the
true.
fifth, you get additional $40. I could use $40 right now.
after the 10th,
After the 10th.
correct.
Okay.
So, also for Premier, the sign up after the 10th is 120. And for the Elite, the sign up after the 10th is 240 and 480 for the after the Global. Okay? So, let's go move forward. Another way to earn, okay? Uno just doesn't stop. Direct matching bonus. On this one, it's very simple. For your Premier, it's an additional 10% as a direct royalty for anyone who signs up. 15% for your Premier, and then 20% for your Elite, and for your Global, they do something special. You get 20% on your first level, and an extra 5% on your second level. That's of all the downline that you have.
Yeah, so it's really worth for somebody to do global, right? And with the promotion that's going on right now in UAE and in the US, if you actually bring in 5 directs, you automatically become a global holder. That is amazing. I mean, you can't beat that.
Okay, so let's move on. I'll give you maybe 1 or 2 more additional ways to earn on top of what we already have. Your compensation or lifestyle rewards. For every 5th pair, you get 1 point. For every 10th pair, an additional point. And every 15th pair, 1 point. And every 20th, on the 20th pair, you get 1 point.
So what do you do with those points?
Well, these pair points are lifestyle reward points. They're redeemable for car, travel, gadgets, electronics.
So they really thought about this. I
Somebody-
mean, everything that people they know would want, Uno has figured it out. And I also heard that they can help you with the down payment for a house, especially in the Philippines.
They do that stuff over there.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait for it to make it here. Can you imagine your children? You know, not everybody's thinking of buying a house these days because it's really very hard. But if Uno provides that as a down payment and you have young folks, that secures their future.
All right.
That's great.
But this would be 1 through, I guess, 4 or 5 ways to earn. There's another additional 5 to 6 ways to earn. And we won't go through that, but you will have to ask your upline. Okay?
That's great, thank you. So
right.
this is a pretty much detailed explanation about the compensation package, but this is just to give you a taste of the potential for earning. Ms. Kelly, can you please go ahead and play our video? And then I'm gonna invite Jacqueline Bennett to come up here and talk about it, and Jeffrey Brewster will be joining her. We're playing musical chairs.
Yes, we are.
With no background.
We got a background, don't worry.
No background music. Go ahead and sing, Doug. Oh, never mind.
No singing, no singing.
Okay, hold on. Let me just share the
Oh, stop
new
sharing,
video.
I'm sorry. Are you looking to get healthy? Are you looking to supplement your income without the hassle of selling? Are you looking for a business opportunity with low startup cost? We can help. We know the pain of trying to make ends meet and in wanting the best for you and your family. Our unique consumer club will help you alleviate some of the stresses of painful living and put money in your pocket. How? By switching the brand of highly consumable household products you are already using, from beauty and personal products to healthy beverages and nutritional supplements. By shifting brands to all natural and delicious Uno products, you can earn. If you choose to share or sell, you will earn more. I'm going to share with you the 4 easy steps to get started. Number 1, be one of our business partners by buying a starter pack. 2, learn the business. 3, identify 4 people. And 4, consume, share, or sell 62.5 points a month. Each product has assigned point value. If you're willing to do these 4 easy steps, you can teach these 4 steps to anyone. On the first month, you will earn $120 for a platinum account, but if you choose a global account, you have an earning potential of up to $1,720. On the second month, when you help your 4 bring in their 4, you will earn a minimum of $160 for platinum and $3,840 for global. The 4 people you brought in the first month are now earning what you earned on your first month. On the third month, your 16 people will also bring in their 4 people, so you will have 64 people in your team, and you will earn a minimum of $1,280 if platinum and $15,360 if global. In your fourth month, your 64 will also bring in their 4, so that is 256 people. Now let me ask you this before I go on. Do you know all of these 256 people? The answer is no. You only know a few of them, 4 at the minimum. The reason I'm explaining this is because some people think that to make money in this business, you have to bring in hundreds and thousands of people, which is not true. What I'm showing is if everybody follows the system, everybody earns money. Now back to 256 people. You will earn a minimum of $5,120 if you are a platinum, or $17,920 if you have a global account. You max out in your earnings at $17,920 from each of these online stores. Now the question is, why should I choose global account rather than platinum? Here's why. Global accounts earn 20% bonus from the 4 accounts on the first level and another 5% from the 16 accounts on the second level. Wait a minute. Let's not forget about rebates, up to 29% from your group's total sales volume. Let us assume that the 1,000 people are doing what you taught them to do. Step 4 is share and earn. If these people go beyond consuming and they are selling the products through their online stores, and if they regularly purchase $50 a month, that totals $50,000. Even at 10%, you're looking at $5,000 a month in rebates. You do the math. Now the question is, can I bring in more than 4 people in my first month? The answer is yes. You can earn faster, bigger, and better if you bring in more people. You can also accumulate points in Uno's lifestyle reward system that you can redeem for gadgets, travel, and luxury car incentives. We will give you the details once you become part of our team. In our company, we want to keep it simple because we believe that simplicity breeds duplicability. And that's the thing that will make this business grow for you and your family. This is how we do it before, and this is how we are doing it in the new normal. What are you waiting for? Start your online business today and be part of the most trending online system that produces local and global leaders.
don't know about y'all, but that made me very excited. Even though I'm already a partner, I think I want to sign up again.
How about that, huh?
You know, and
It is really easy.
it is really easy. I mean, 4 easy steps. And the first one, you know, is just as simple as signing up. Step 1, become a partner. Being a partner, you get your online store. You get information. You get technical support. And it's just as simple as buying the first packet. $380 worth of products. Where do you get that from? You don't. And it depends on your family size. We got three other packages. The business package, the investor package. I mean, it sounds like a win-win, as far as I'm concerned. What do you
Absolutely.
think?
I think it's a great opportunity. You can invest according to your own means. You
Yes.
can invest according to your own desire. You can invest according to the needs of your family.
Yes.
What opportunities, huh? What's
Step 2.
next? Step 2.
What is step 2? I almost forgot, but no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I
No,
know you didn't.
Business briefings, where you get education about the products, where you find out how the business is doing. You know, I don't know no other startup company that is doing any of that.
The education that we offer is just outstanding.
Yes,
And
it
remember, just a couple of moments ago, I talked about the 3 ways that you can work this business?
Yes.
This is where we learn how to do it, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's step 2. Step 3 is be a product of these products. When I say I'm a product of these products and I feel great, I want the world to feel like I'm feeling.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you certainly look like you are a product of these wonderful products.
I have used every last one of them.
What's the next step?
Step 4 is sign up for. You know, get 4 business-minded individuals like yourself. And let's run with it and make your business great.
Where do I find these people? Is
Your
it hard?
friends, your neighbors, your family members, or it's just someone you happen to be talking to on the street. You know, it is that simple.
You can share this opportunity with anybody, right?
Anybody, because we all walking around with a cell phone in our hands.
Summarize it for us right quick. Step 1.
Step 1, become a partner. Step 2, come to the business briefings. Step 3, become a product of these products. And step 4, invite 4 business-minded individuals like yourself.
That's our business.
Yes, it is.
It's just that easy.
Yes, it is.
Wow, I can't wait to hear what's next for us.
Me too.
You know, when we do this business, we can talk all about the great products, the easy ways to sell, but you know what really sells our products and our business?
What?
Are the personal testimonies.
I agree.
Let us hear a little bit about those. I think Bronwyn and Doug are going to share with us
Yes, they are.
what this business opportunity has done for them
Yes.
financially and health-wise.
Right.
Let's bring them on.
Doug and Bronwyn?
You can come, baby. Thank you, thank you. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are, I'm still learning how to do this. So we know that we are in the right company. We got the right products. We have the right support system. Talking about e-commerce, trainings, mentors to mold you. And for those people who don't know what you want, even after hearing all this, all you need to do is sit down and talk to the person that that invited you here, and they will tell you exactly what you really want, because sometimes people just need that nudge, right? So, and the fact that there are 11 ways to earn. So let's talk about positioning advantage. You've heard this wonderful business opportunity. Uno in most countries, as you know, are still in their pioneering stages, including the United States. And the person you think would be interested in this opportunity may be invited by someone else. Like here in America, you say, you snooze, you lose. So build the foundation now. Everybody in this room, here in the United States, the team in Nigeria, the team in other countries like UAE, they will help you ensure your success. So don't second guess, go ahead and think about it for a few seconds and get started today. Activate your online stores and connect with the person who invited you here today. All right, so moving right along. I don't think I can honor this time of 90 minutes, but we will surely try. I would like to invite my husband, Douglas Payne. We are gonna do some sharing of our journey as a Uno couple. We started our journey in 2015. Daddy, did you want to share now or
I'll share in between.
in between?
Yeah, let's keep on going.
Okay. So why don't I start with this? When I started with Uno, I think about this. I actually found this portrait at the U.S. Embassy, no, the Philippine Embassy in the Philippines. And it kind of like gave me the message, like, you know, one of the things that I really want to do, having the background in organizing and finding fundings for the schools here in the United States in my previous job, the job that I retired from, what I really wanted to do when I retire is to help and be an advocate, to promote good health, to lift everyone to prosperity. The thing is, health is wealth. We hear that over and over, especially with what's going on in my family. The more I really thought, well, Uno is the answer to my prayers. I bumped into Uno in 2015 when I went home to the Philippines. It was a high school reunion, and I found NutriFab, and I was really happy about it. When I came back, someone reached out to me with a wonderful news saying that, hey, do you know that these products will be available in the United States? Would you like to come on board and see if this is something you want to do? Immediately, I grabbed into it because I realized that when God told me to retire, I felt like He already equipped me with what I need to do Uno. You know, I love to train, I love people, I love to teach people, I love to sit down and talk to people and ask them, what do you really want? As you can see, this has been the schematics and building Uno from my perspective here in the United States and growing it in an organic way. The fact that the product sells itself, and the first thing that you do is sit down with people, and I love people. Building relationships within the community. One of our projects, as you know, Doug, is like we're reaching out to faith-based communities, people that are health and wellness providers. You're going to hear more about Jeffrey Brewster taking the lead in having a health fair going on October 1st. You're going to hear more about that. And then the next thing to do is really have that conversation one-on-one, because our goal is, because of how it's impacted our family, is that you talk to one individual, one family, one community at a time. And then if you start doing that, educating them about their health, educating them about the healthy lifestyle, and having that balance in mind, body, and soul, which Uno is really, that is the principles Uno is rolling out here. Being a coach, a cheerleader, you know, you build the foundation, nurturing the members, your downline and upline. So I can't say enough how excited I am about the Uno opportunity. Whether you are a young professional, a mid-career professional, or you're an overseas foreign worker, we all can relate that there's something missing and there's always a void in our lives. Homemakers and students. Let me talk about the students here in the economy. Students here in the United States, I know for a fact that before you even become doctors, do you know that there's a shortage of doctors here in the United States?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and they are filled by foreign students. And You know why? I think, well, I know why, because it's so expensive to go through medical school. And then most medical students, they have to get that loan. Get that loan, and when they finish, they work the rest of their lives working to repay that debt. And there's no forgiveness, so you got to work it. So you really truly have to have a passion for medicine in order to stay, because look, the lawsuits alone, we have an attorney here at the center who's making money defending doctors. So see now, do you know why we need UNO? Doug, I know you have something to say about your relationship with your doctor.
Stay in the picture.
Mhm.
Like you need to stay in the picture.
Okay.
I don't have a whole lot to say about doctors, but I will tell you my view about it. But are you finished with your?
No, we can have that conversation and we can advance.
Okay. You know, doctors at one time I didn't like. I never wanted to go to see a doctor. Every time I went to see a doctor, my blood pressure would rise, exceedingly high. We're not talking 180 over whatever.
You're talking about your numbers,
we're
right?
talking about 210, 220, 240, out the door, almost, you know, deceased. And, you know, it's not that I would walk in sick. It was just, that's how I felt about doctors at the time. That's all, you know?
Yeah, and we did have a conversation this morning, sweetie. Let me remind you of how, in like, you know, being proactive with your health. I know Jacqueline, as a partner, she always mentions how it's really important for you to know about your health. And not most people really just go to the doctor if they're not feeling good. And sometimes, like you said, near death. So now, because of your experience of what's going on in your life, like you're into your second transplant. Let's talk about that.
Before we go with the transplant, let's go back to maybe the Oprah time. Back a little bit further.
Oh, okay. So in 2008, I don't know if I shared this with everyone, that we actually had an opportunity to watch Oprah Winfrey show when Dr. Oz, that was Dr. Oz's first show.
That's true.
And when we walked in there in Chicago, we drove 4 hours with a group of people. It was actually with Larry, who's a pastor here in Cincinnati area.
Mm-hmm.
So we got in there and we just so excited. We were gonna take a van with us because you know how Oprah gives away a lot of stuff, but we didn't do that. But what happened is that when we went in there, they checked your blood pressure, right? All of us, before going into the studio, Oprah Winfrey show, they have to check our blood pressure.
I do remember a few things. Number one, I had just came out of a post-transplant.
Yes.
It was 9 months into it or after it.
And for those people who don't know, I gave you my kidney.
You did?
And that's why we're so inseparable right now. Consider that before you give your kidney.
Well, so being 9 months post-transplant, there's a few things that the doctors like to tell you. Don't take any new medicine. Don't introduce anything new to your bloodstream. Make sure that you take your
medicine.
No, make sure that you take your blood draws every 3 months, so that they're going through the system, so that they can see what you're doing, or see if anything's changed. So, go ahead.
Okay, so there was an opportunity for you to talk to the people about your story.
Well,
and you were tongue-tied, I guess because you were nervous, but it took a long time for you to, you know, when the audience is given the opportunity to offer testimonies, and Oprah looked at the audience and looked at Doug, I'm sure, because he's really handsome,
I was
but he
fidgeting,
could not talk.
I was fidgeting at my seat. I didn't know what to say.
Right, and then
I was tongue-tied. You know what? I was tongue-tied like the first time I did this UNO thing.
That's right.
I couldn't get my words together.
You had that, what do you call that? You choked up the
Well, I know a writer would call it
first time.
writer's block.
Writer's block.
So
what happened is, you know, I'm glad that you reminded me that, honey, because what happened is that these three black men, young men from the audience stood up, and they were just so they wanted to ask Dr. Oz or to share with Dr. Oz that, you know, we don't take our medicine. You know, our family history says that we have high blood pressure. There are symptoms and we have high BPs, but we don't want to take the medicine.
Well, at least
And
not-
then you felt compelled in telling them, boys, tell
Yeah,
them.
I did. It was after the Oz show stopped taping. So
Yes.
when they stopped taping and I stood up, I didn't have any fear at that time because number one, millions of Americans wasn't watching. The fear was gone. So when I stood up, I attacked them. I was like, what do you mean you're not taking your medicine?
Hmm.
This is how I got here today, 8 months post-transplant with high blood pressure because I felt I didn't want to take my medicine.
Yeah, I remember Doug would be mowing the lawn in like 114-degree weather. And I tell him, like, don't be out there because, you know, the heat increases it's getting really risky.
Blood pressure.
And then you say, oh, I'm fine. And he would miss his high blood
Well, I'm just
medication.
saying, but that blood pressure doesn't have any kind of indication. It doesn't
Right.
tell you, oh, it's time, oh, it's time. It doesn't do that.
And one of the things that is worth sharing really is the fact that because our family has been, I don't want to use the word plagued, but, you know, blessed with chronic diseases, brain cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, kidney disease, and I think, knock on wood, I'm the only one who doesn't have those type of illnesses, but I think God placed me to make sure that I'm around to assist the family, and now I'm really extending it to the community.
Well, there's something wrong with your mind.
Thank you, Doug.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? For those who don't know, Doug and I, we have been married going on 27 years
It's 20.
in 4 days, right?
It's 40.
And it's 40 in his book. Oh my God, I must be
No.
so boring.
We've been together for 40.
Right.
Call it what it is.
Right. And I used to, you know, being serious about this whole situation about our health, is that I used to drive Doug to the doctors, and he would take his BP medicine. That's the only time he would take his blood pressure
Well, not the only.
medication.
Not the only
Well,
time. Come on.
yeah, because you know why? He wants his numbers to be right when he gets to the doctor. Who does that? And I'm sure other people do, because they know what happens. And the fact that when your numbers are off the chart, when you go see your doctor, where's the first thing that they send you to? Emergency room. You go to the emergency room, they're gonna poke you again and get some more blood
Yeah, that's
and
not-
all that other stuff.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. So now I'm so glad, honey. I really welcome the new you.
Well,
That you are very proactive with your health. And one thing that I have to commend though, you are now going through dialysis, going on ever since November.
yes.
And you have managed to drive yourself to and from the dialysis center.
Speaking of dialysis,
Yeah, talk about that.
you know, it's not as bad as it used to be. This is my second time going through dialysis. Now, that's a bad word for most people. It's a bad word still for me. However, my first time around, I went through dialysis for 8 months before I got a kidney. That's kind of a blessing. Most people go through dialysis for years and a lifetime. I went for 8 months and came out with a new kidney. Okay? I thank Uno for a part of that, for holding that kidney. But my second time through dialysis was no different. I didn't mess up a kidney, it just ran its course. That's all. I really felt ashamed saying that I was on dialysis. But you know what? This time around is different. I've been taking Uno supplements for over
4 years.
and close to 5. I didn't want to take it at first. When Bronwyn came home from Las Vegas, she said, "Daddy, You still call me daddy, right?
Mhm.
I want you to take something that might help your kidney. So I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really, I didn't want to do anything. I was depressed. I was in a dark place, and I just said, well, I'll go ahead and I'll try it. And I think the first thing she gave me was probably Pro Cardio.
Yes.
And I said, Pro what? After I took it for 2 or 3 months, and the blood flow that I had, I always like to use and parallel my hands, showing that these are my blood vessels going down. Okay? Once you see the blood flow increase or decrease, well, let's just say that before I took Procardio, everything was clogged up in my heart, clogged up in my legs, clogged up everywhere,
Swollen legs,
glands.
everything.
The Procardio actually helped it to flush, so to speak, out the toxins and give it a clear stream, a nice little stream. How can I get this camera right? There you go. A nice little blood flow stream. If you can see this going up and down. And that is what increased, or what I believe increased all of my strength. What else? My tone.
Everything.
Well, yeah.
You felt really good. I mean,
Let's
to
just
me,
say
from
that
the outside looking in,
it got
I think
me
it
up.
regulated your blood pressure because the blood pressure
That's true.
was the cause of your renal failure.
That is true.
And of course, the lifestyle when you were younger.
So in doing this for a period of 3 months or 6 months, going into my 9th month, we found a profound
Yeah, so
thing.
his numbers came back and he was doing really well, all this, and you maintained your BP, so that was, it took you 10 months though to let me know.
Well-
Here am I struggling to gather testimonies from other people, my husband just right next to me and in bed with me, well, don't even share this stuff. But I'm glad that you're sharing now and you're open, because
Well,
you're
I was open.
a very private
I was
person.
open before. I am very private. I have to admit, but I will say that for people with diseases, is mostly why they come to Uno. Now, most people come for money too. Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
glad they mentioned that. Most of the, yes, in the 3 years that we have
Mhm.
been doing this here in Cincinnati, the people that come in are the ones that are really against the wall and are feeling really, like I'm here and I will do anything just not to be here. I mean, they're so pressed and finding a solution. And Jacqueline phrases it nicely, that Uno, when she found Uno, she actually is having that comfort in her discomfort. There are good days and bad days, and with Uno, there are more good days. And
Well-
for some people, that's good enough.
You know,
And who am I to stop that from getting that word out?
I was asked a question the other day
By whom?
by somebody on the Fresenius medical team.
Oh,
at
where you do your
my
dialysis.
dialysis
Mhm.
place. And she says, how is it possible that 90 to 95% of the people that come in here are in either a wheelchair, walking on stilts?
Daddy, don't.
I'm sorry, crutches.
I apologize
They're being
for my
ro-
husband.
They're being rolled in.
This is being recorded.
I'm sorry. Bless me.
But you're
I'm
telling
sorry.
the truth.
But I'm
Go
just
ahead.
stretchers. I mean, anything known to man. All you see is drive in, drive out. It's like a drive in, drive out.
Right, like McDonald's service
It's
fast
just
food.
like McDonald's fast food. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna say I'm the only one. But when I walk in with a bounce.
Chirping.
I walk in with swag. Bam.
And
you know
you
what?
leave with swag.
And I leave the same way. And they're like, how the hell you get hooked up for 4 hours?
Looking at your blood go.
Looking at your blood, getting juiced up, and you walk out like this. I'm like, come and see me.
Honey, you gotta tell them the secret though.
Come and see me. Is that, oh, wait a
What's the
minute.
secret?
Is that you?
Oh yeah,
No,
me.
hold on,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
really, seriously,
What's
it's
the secret?
me putting together a jug of water
And
with
some,
ice
and some prime juice.
and prime juice before he leaves at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I take it-
and I put it in his bag.
Mhm.
So I know that after his treatment, he's gonna fix that on his way home.
That's true.
And I have an ulterior motive. I want him
Usually-
to be functional by the time he comes home because
Usually,
I wanna work.
after maybe 2 hours of my treatment, I'm back to normal. So I can actually say that I may be on dialysis, but I'm a high function dialysis patient. I'm at work every day,
Lord, don't
3
we
times
know?
a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will holler at you. Okay?
You have to
And
ask the
then
grandkids.
on the days that I'm not at work, well, I am at work on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm hooked up. It's okay to say that. All right? I'm still at work.
Yes, you
two
are.
hours later,
Zooming.
and I'm hollering at you. Okay? It just doesn't stop. But you know what? I am thankful.
Yes.
And I do believe that it's Uno products. I
Yeah.
won't lie.
And I'm glad to be open.
So-
Just to let you know, my husband is the most stubborn person I've ever met. And the fact that
Just, it's okay. We've been doing this for 40 years. It don't change. It stays the same.
All right, let me move on.
Just
We,
like that.
we need to let these people go.
Okay,
They have
come on.
places to go.
Right.
Thank
Well-
you so much.
Well, hold on. Now, before you
okay.
go,
All right.
I wanted
He's
to.
got a long list.
Yeah, I wanted to share with you a few things. In my journey, I must have hit every hospital from here to DC.
Yeah.
And my, this journey comes with a lot of things. I mean, I wanted to name a few
Wait a
of them.
minute. Before you do that, I know you told me that I will jump in.
Go
I'm
ahead.
allowed to
No,
jump
go
in.
ahead, go ahead.
But the fact that we left Washington D.C. to come to Cincinnati, by the way, I was kicking and screaming. I said, "What are we gonna do in Cincinnati?" I did not want to leave Washington D.C.
Well, my
40
family-
years.
family was
But then you know why, right? Because of the residual effects of the medicine that you take for rejection,
Mhm.
kidney reject. Then you develop the
For the kidney.
your left joint, hip joint, deteriorated over time.
Oh, I started to walk with
And
a
for
limp.
years he
No,
was
no,
limping.
This ain't swag no more. This
Okay.
This a
For
limp.
years he was limping, and I really got tired of looking back 100 feet, and he's behind me.
30.
And I really I said, I want my husband back. I mean, every time I turn around, I was like, what? I'm pulling my grandchildren, and I have to pull my husband too. So I said, okay, we got to go to Cincinnati. I'm going to solicit the help of your family to talk you into getting your surgery.
They made me.
And the reason why, tell them the truth, the reason why you cannot get that surgery is because you could not optimize your health over the years, because you were not really consistent in taking some of the supplements. But when you knew that you're gonna get surgery, you have to have that surgery, you need to get that blood pressure and other numbers good, optimized for surgery, then that's when it happened. So you can go to, you visited all these people and you actually had hip replacement surgery 2 years ago. You bounced back within 2 weeks.
One day. No, one
Okay.
day.
All right. Yeah, you're right, because what did
One-
they do to you on your first day after surgery?
Well, it
I
wasn't
mean,
even.
a couple of
It
hours
was a couple of
after
hours
surgery.
after my hip replacement. She looked at me and said, "Okay, get up." And I'm like,
Who, the nurse, right? Or yeah.
I had to laugh at her. I was like, I just had surgery. I'm not getting up. I said, get up. I'm like, okay, well, just help me. She says, get up, please. And so I actually stood up. I was on the bed, crimping up, doing this. And she said, would you just get up here? And she pulled me up, and I stood up for the first time, straight. Then after I stood up straight, I'm like, dang. I'm not going to tell you I cried, but maybe I did a little bit. But still, when I did stand up, she says, now walk. And I walked about 10 paces. And then she said, thank you. And I walked back, and I did. And then she told me to climb the steps. I haven't climbed steps.
In close to 7 years.
I was going to say 8, but it's okay. well, at least not like this.
Yeah, 1 foot at
Yeah,
a time.
I do 1 foot at a time.
You used to.
So, and I got used to it. So she says, no, just walk on the steps. And I actually did. I took the steps hours after I came out of my hip replacement.
Yeah, and then you had to go to rehab.
Mhm.
I made sure that we went to rehab, including me, because I didn't want to go home and take care of him because I didn't know how. But the fact that you really bounced back after 3 to 4 days and
Correct.
you were allowed to go home,
Mhm.
and your PT, physical therapist, and occupational therapist were kind of like concerned at one point, but then you were show off. You were just show off because of the supplements. So
Well, she was pretty too.
you okay. So
But-
you go ahead and
No, no.
complete your list. So
Well, hold on.
we have a few more slides to go.
When the lady came to my home,
Mhm.
I told her, you can leave. Goodbye. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually, I told her to go home. I fired her.
And you were feeling really good.
I was feeling great.
And thank God for
Okay.
that, you know, for Una supplements,
say
getting
Uno
you to get
supplements.
optimized to get your surgery.
There you go.
And now you can hardly tell that you have a fake hip joint.
You want me to walk for him?
Okay,
I'm
go
just
ahead,
playing.
sweetie.
Okay.
Go ahead. A
All
couple
right.
more slides.
Yeah. Are you rushing me?
No,
This is how we do every day at home.
Go
I
ahead.
can't believe it. But, you know, in going through my journey, I just wanted to mention some of the hospitals that had an opportunity to grace my presence.
and poke you and.
Poke me and make me bleed and suffer and everything. But Mercy Health, thank you, which some of these hospitals are listening because I made sure that I wanted to give them a shout out. Doverwood General Hospital in Washington, D.C. I hate you guys.
Daddy.
Kettering, it's okay. They're probably not listening. Tri Health, Mount Arbor Nephrology, you guys are great. Qualified Emergency Specialist, that was, I guess, the EMS, probably. Tri-State Imaging, love you. Bethesda Family Practice, they were great. I have a few more, because the dentist wanted to see me too.
Oh, yeah, you have
Yeah.
to do the whole total
They can't
workout.
tell me, they wouldn't even see me unless I saw the dentist. Hey, look at that. Dr. Lee, thank you. Dr. Voigt, is that your phone? United Healthcare, blessing.
Kaiser Permanente.
Kaiser Permanente, hated it. Laurel Hospital, I think they were my savior.
Yes. It was actually a Filipino doctor who
Who,
sized up. So let me spend a minute,
Oh,
no, half an hour.
okay, now
half
you
an hour.
wanna,
No, no, no.
now you wanna spend time.
No, because it's really important. I'm proud to say, okay,
Okay.
you know that Uno is a global company, right? And it's Filipino owned. So Doug was going to John Hopkins General Hospital, the one that he mentioned in Maryland. So he's been in and out of there. And I was so worried because every time he goes in there, they thought that he had asthma. And they would keep him there for hours, and he would say, I want to go home now, I want to go home, and he would sign a waiver each time. Like the people and the nurses are just so glad to let him go.
Well-
because he made them miserable.
I was
So
telling
here's
them
the thing.
that
let
I
me-
don't-
Let me say
Oh, my
for a
goodness.
minute. The fact that after that, one time it happened again when he lost, when he could not move, he could not, there were some symptoms, and we rushed him to another hospital in Laurel. And it took a triage of doctors to, just by looking at him first, to know, and this one handsome Filipino doctor said, sir, do you know that your kidneys are shot? And that was the first time we've heard it. Without even going through the test or anything like that. This Filipino doctor is just to the point
And he didn't
of
even
like
run any
knowing,
tests.
right, and then he said, we're gonna run the test to confirm, and then we're putting you on dialysis at 8 o'clock today.
I said, do what?
And that was the beginning. Now, in all seriousness aside, and I really want to convey this message, when sickness comes to your home, when you, especially Doug and I, we were making a lot of money. I was making 6 figures. Doug was making close to 6 figures in our earlier stages. We had the life. Beautiful. We traveled. And he traveled with me. We had 2 cars. We had this big 3,800 square feet house, all stone house. and then his kidney failed.
I wonder if they could see this.
Oh, that's our pond. We actually sat on an acre land, beautiful.
4,560 square feet to be
And
exact.
so what happened is, when kidney hit,
Kidney failure.
we lost that house.
We sure did.
We lost our savings, and we fled to another state because we don't want the kids to see what we're going through. Because what do? You know, everything just got pulled from us, and we just need to survive. So the key message is that take care of your health, be proactive. And if Uno is the key for you to, it's really simple. Enjoy the products. Let us educate you. Let people know what's going on in your life. Because I really feel that Uno is a systemic fix to all our aches and pains. So honey, if you would allow me, I want to close.
You may close. Can I just maybe two more?
All right.
Dr. Voigt. United Healthcare.
Yeah.
The
you
list
did.
goes on. Kaiser Permanente, we mentioned that. Laurel Hospital, Health Source. The reason I wanted to mention all of these was before this meeting, I went out and shouted out to at least 7 or 8 of these. And I hope you guys are listening. I do want to thank everyone who's contributed to the success of what I look like today. But you know what? It was a long road.
And we're not out of the
And
woods.
we're not out of the woods.
We want people to be prayerful
You're right.
that you are gonna find a kidney donor, although your son, who is also an Uno distributor, is willing to offer the kidney. That's another thing too, and it's a valid point. Even if you want to give the gift of life, like I did to my husband, if you are not healthy, you're shit out of luck. Oh, excuse the language. You cannot even give
Yeah.
your kidney. You cannot give you can't give because you need to be optimized, so you need to be healthy. And that if you offer one of the kidneys, I can only say one of your kidneys, you better make sure that you maintain a healthy lifestyle because you don't want the other kidney shot. Because I tell you, from this experience, nobody will be knocking on the door eager to sell them their eager to donate their kidneys. And the reason why I have this slip is because in the Philippines, sad to say, people sell their kidneys to a tune of $10,000. I had an uncle who's a surgeon who take regular trips to go to the Philippines because he's ready to harvest kidneys to give to people that have money. That is very sad, and this is what we're trying to prevent. May I continue, please?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, do your numbers, that's important.
That's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us. We said we're gonna keep it at 90 minutes. Make an exception today, thank you. Doug, please go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I am regularly, when I go in every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, my blood pressure stays around 120 over 80. Now, I know that's normal, but I just wanted to say that just because I'm on dialysis and have been through my second wave, I can still be normal. I'm 120 over 80 every day. My creatinine level, I went in at 7.5. It is now decreased down to 5.9. I'm almost back out of not even having to go to dialysis, let alone a new kidney. I'm just going to either wait for my new kidney or continue the same path. My bun, which people have no idea what a bun is 9. My calcium stays at 5.5, and my potassium at 4.4. I get great reviews every month on my charts, and they don't know what to do with me.
As a matter of fact, because of that, people actually at the Fresenius Healthcare would ask you, what's going on, what do you use? And I'm glad to know that we started sharing our Uno products, and a few of them have come and started using the products, because Jacqueline would mention, she's been in and out of the hospital, people that take care of other people, they really don't take care of themselves the way they're supposed to, because they're too busy taking care of others. So that's another thing that I want you to write down as you consider being part of Uno. Miss Kelly, I'm gonna share the rest of my slides and I'm gonna wrap this up and we'll do our Kodak moment. You don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and advance my slide, and if you can do a split screen, I'd appreciate it. So, I'm not gonna end this without highlighting the Dillard Center. 2 years ago when we walked in here, we thought like, oh my God, it's a building, and it's nothing's going on. And then little did I know when I found, when I walked in, that this building is full of love, and the people that are in this building, they have been very instrumental in helping us pave the way so we can get the UNO products out there. It would be a missed opportunity if I don't share Charles Dillard, who owns the building, who is also a health advocate. He was a doctor for the longest time, and he practiced in the building. So it's kind of like God's gift to me and my husband. And I want to share also that, you know, when I met Jeffrey Brewster, this guy who's like telling you about how wonderful UNO is and the opportunities, how you want to make the business. You know, it took a whole year until he finally walked in and said, hey, what do you really do? And for him to embrace UNO, and for him to research it to death, and for him to know about the products and get intimate with the pros, with everything else that's going on, I thank you, because, and not, again, you are God's gift. The fact that I want to declare that UNO is a systemic fix to life's problems, okay? Miss Kelly, are you showing my screen, or maybe?
No, it's not showing.
Okay, I really want people to see this. Hold on, okay? I guess I need my glasses. I'm gonna share my last few slides. Can you guys see it?
Yes, it's showing.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, this is the Dillard Center. We are at 791 East McMillan Street in the heart of Cincinnati. And I was mentioning about Dr. Dillard, who owns the building, and the fact that he actually comes and visits, and a few of his patients actually, because of knowing about the building, have come through, and that allowed us to get the word out there to the masses. The fact that, you know, this is Healthy Days 365, you know that Jeffrey Brewster is CEO and president of Healthy Days 365, and he has embraced UNO. He is our first UNOpreneur here in the United States, and has offered his services to ship the products wherever you are, from here to Alaska. So take advantage of that. That's another God's gift, okay? Now, I want you guys to think about this. In the 4 years that I've been involved with UNO, and in my past life, as I bring it together, as I infuse my passion in finding solutions to provide better lifestyle, better health, and lift people to prosperity, that UNO to me is really a systemic fix to life's problems. Now, life is not perfect. We have our ups and downs. The greatest thing is, if you are part of an UNO consumer club, you don't have to go far to find the answer in whatever you are experiencing. The thing is that we can actually create a bigger pie so everyone can get a bigger slice of the pie. As you know, when you have community meetings, there's always lack of funding for schools, lack of funding for access to better health care. If you have a lot of money and each one of us collectively contribute to increase that funding, to increase that pie, everyone will get a bigger pie. Isn't that amazing? That you have the power to do that? Regardless if you are an academe, regardless if you're a messenger, or you have, you know, you're a high school dropout, or, I mean, whoever you are, you have an equal opportunity. It also narrows the gap between rich and poor. Here in the United States, you hear these buzzwords, the 1%. The 1% who owns everything, the yacht, the yard, I mean, everything that you could ever imagine. Now, the fact is, they're rich because they're smart. And then, unfortunately, with the tax structure that we have in the United States, it's unfair. Now, would you fight to change that? Yes, absolutely. But there's one thing that you can do. Switch the brand of products you have. Be part of this consumer club. Drink the coffee, and then you put money in your pocket. It also also provides the resources for everyone to enjoy a privileged lifestyle. Now, some people, they're just so fixed in, okay, God has given me this life and I'm just gonna be doing this for the rest of my life. Some people resort to just sitting in one corner and not do anything. The fact is, if you care for people, introduce them to Uno. Introduce them to Uno lifestyle. Start with the products. Because we know out of the hundreds and thousands of people that are using Uno products in Nigeria, in the US, in other countries, that our products really work. And then Uno also allows people to dream and live their dreams regardless of who they are going back to. Even if you don't have the education, we will teach you. Even if you don't have the hard skills and the soft skills, we will teach you. Because we know the greatest thing is that Uno will help you feel good, look good, and that allows you to live now and live in the moment. Okay? So I'm gonna stop right now. I'm sure a lot of people, I'm just gonna screen through this, just to give you a little bit of background. I did work for over 30 years at a large union. That's how I learned some of the skills. And then this is a picture when I went to the Philippines, and I actually did go to the first sales rally in the United States here for Uno. So I researched the product. I also wanted to make sure that I'm gonna get into a company that's really solid. Because of what I know and what I learned, I was really able to build in 7 states in the immediate area in 2017. Things happened that stopped me from doing it. The products were not available. The payment gateway was not here. But then now we have everything here in the United States. There is no excuse that you cannot buy a franchise for a small amount of $380 and start your business. I did get invited. This is when I actually learned that yes, Uno is real. Yes, the board of directors are people. They have big hearts. They're intelligent. They're smart. They look out for their distributors. They have an open door policy. It will be a missed opportunity if I don't say thank you to our grand uplines, Diane and Warren Trinidad. They are the founders of Red Lions International, and recently Warren was awarded once again, the presidential award at the last sales rally. So we are in touch with our Jericho Mendoza, the Uno nutritionist, and this is one thing that we really love. Because of the Uno Live, we have access to all this information, okay? So as pioneering leaders, we want to find the magic formula that will work for you. You know, there's a lot of negative things about multi-level marketing. There's a lot of negatives. There's always something negative if you look for it. So find it in yourself to make the decision right now. Because right now and here and now, one thing that I for sure is try to introduce the Uno health systems in adapting a healthy lifestyle with organic food supplements to help lose weight, fight aging, and look good. Lastly, this is really what I wanted to share to wrap up, that Uno has really taught me to be grateful and caring. It's a process. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You must develop your own beliefs and stay on course, and the measure of success for people varies. Some people just want to feel better. Some people would want some money to secure the future of their children and their grandchildren. Some people just want to share their knowledge and their wisdom to make sure that they still have something to contribute in this world. Whatever that is, Uno is the answer. So for me personally, there are days when I just really want to throw the towel and quit because I felt like, oh, where am I going? What's going on? But some Jacqueline Bennett walks into my life and tells me how Uno is so wonderful and for me not to stop. Divine intervention? Absolutely. I'm really, really passionate about Uno, and I hope, and I know most of you guys are here, except for the newcomers, and for the new people that are just coming in, the opportunity is here. Uno is an opportunity to change people's lives. It is inclusive. You know, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, blue, green, you have an opportunity. It is doable, it's easy, it's duplicable. The minimum investment comes with the store, products, and support, and a lot of perks for you to know that life is wonderful and you need to seize the moment. So what you get also, this is what I hear from Jeff Brewster, and I like hearing it all the time, you get what you put in it. So if you are serious about changing and transforming your life, be committed right now, not just to sign up, but to go ahead and put the time, the resources, and effort to work the business. And I love my global company, and thank you so much for putting up with us. What's next with me is that I'm trying to find a group of people who is here, flexible, fun-loving, gracious, authentic, courageous, hardworking, accountable, respectful, passionate and thankful, purposeful and curious. If you meet a few, 5 of those, come talk to us. I would love you in our team because we have fun, as you can see. Jacqueline Bennett, personal testimony. This lady did not walk or go anywhere for over 10 years, living in the basement of talking to Africa, her dog, actually managed to go to the Capitol, Washington Capitol, walked up the steps, all the 158 steps of the Capitol, and sat behind the desk of the president's desk. Look, these are just the lifestyle that we offer you. And listen. You have to listen, because when you listen, if you put an H to the ear and the T, then that's the way to the heart. And again, the opportunity that we are having right now to be able to spread to the world, give praise to the Lord, proclaim his name, make known among the nations that what he has done. And this is exactly what we're doing now. And if you decide to become part of this movement, you are able to do the same. All right? Thank you so much. And
Miss Kelly?
Yes.
Do not let her close again. Okay.
Hey, you took most of it. Let's do the Kodak moment.
All right, guys.
12 o'clock.
On your cameras.
All right.
Okay. Give your best smile. 1, 2.
Wait a minute. The team will be here.
Yeah, yes. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Okay. Before we end, let's sing a happy birthday to Miss Bronwyn. Advance happy birthday, and to Marie, belated happy birthday. Guys, let's
It's
sing.
the July babies.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That's everyone.
From Nigeria here, we are saying happy birthday